Welcome to SCORE, the best kept secret. Hello, I'm Steve Davis, your host, and today we're broadcasting from our Schuylkill County office in Pottsville and interviewing people on the good works being done in Schuylkill County. We now welcome Matt Smith, the owner of Skyview Productions, a drone-operated video company, which is absolutely fascinating. And we're looking forward to our interview with Matt. So Matt, welcome, and thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to join us.
Thanks for having me, Steve.
Thank you. Tell me, how did you find out about SCORE and get involved with SCORE?
Well, I actually, when I started the business, searching for whether it's a viable option or not, I stopped in at a couple of real estate agents that are local, and I was sent to talk to Bob Carl of the Chamber of Commerce, who referred me over to the SCORE program, and we got talking to them, and we are going to be starting to expand my business, hopefully turn it into a full-time affair and be able to quit the day job.
So it's not full-time right now, so
No.
You're doing this part-time?
Just a part-time right now.
Okay. Can you tell us a little bit about Skyview Productions and how it came about?
It came about, I've always grown up building and flying remote controlled stuff and doing photography. And me and my grandfather, we actually came about saying, hey, why can't we put a camera up into the sky? He shoots fireworks, and we decided to experiment with it. It ended up turning into a hobby. And down the road, I got a phone call from the PA Fireworks Club that's local. They cover 3 different states. They said, hey, we're having an open club shoot. Why don't you come out, do some filming for us, see what we can do? And I ended up showing up there. A couple days later, I'm getting a phone call from a fireworks producer out of the Allentown area. And ever since then, I've mostly been shooting fireworks, but there's been a couple of real estate agents that have called me up when they see what I can do. People are realizing I can put a camera where you can't put a helicopter, or you can't put a camera, a lot easier.
And can you tell us when it went from being a hobby that you always liked to do, that everyone always talks about doing something they love? Can you tell us about when it went from being a hobby to I can turn this into a business, and I think I can do this full time?
Well, there's really no definitive point for mine. It kind of started in the spring of last year. I went flying for a couple people, started making some extra money, and I still do it as a hobby for going to meet and greet other people, meet some local photographers in the area, and just networking pretty much. It started to pick up in late summer, early fall, and I think that might be the most definitive point when I figured out, hey, we need to turn this in.
Okay. I guess now we know what you love to do. Now, I guess in terms of, you always say what keeps you awake at night. So now as you start to go from a hobby to starting your own business, I guess what keeps you awake at night to getting this your business up and running so you can work at it full time?
Right now, a lot of coffee and a lot of ambition. It's pretty much a lot of late nights staying up, doing video editing, making contacts, sending emails, sending phone calls. It's just the drive of trying to get out and be self-sufficient, that it's one of those things. I've always worked for somebody else, and I want to do it on my own.
You want to do it on your own. You have a good grasp of the technical side, so
Yeah.
How is it going with the business side? How is that going?
That's where I came to talk to SCORE.
Okay.
That, not so much. I don't know where to turn, where to look. It's one of those that I ended up asking questions, how can I expand? And I got referred to you guys to start building a business plan and start making the next push to go and be more public and open about it. From trying to get all the financial obligations in order to getting all the licensing done, it's just a lot more than expected.
Yes, one of the things that people don't realize about SCORE is we are a best kept secret, but also we're free and confidential. And just visiting with you a few minutes before, you mentioned a couple things that I thought, oh man, I'm not sure I would want to mention that. You know, some of the things you were looking at business-wise to come up with the better mousetrap. So we are free and confidential. And I guess how long do you think before you believe this can be a full-time business? What's your best case and your, you know, it might take a little longer case?
Right now I'm looking, with how new of a field it is and everybody's trying to flood the market, I'm hoping by the end of next year to...
Wow.
It's something I'm going to have to move fast on.
Okay.
I'm hoping by the end of next year be full-time or pretty close to it. Worst case scenario, maybe 3 years down the road.
Okay.
It's just, I got to get ahead of the game.
How do you go, this is obviously a very high technology device. How do you go about sorting out, I can do this for someone, I can do a very good job, and I can make money at it, versus, wow, I'm not sure I'm ready for this, and I'm not sure there's a good market. How do you do your, we always talk about, you know, targeting. What's your best case where you could, how do you target things? Or you wait for them to come to you?
Both. It's mostly word of mouth right now. Going to the local real estate agents. I have business cards out. I'm in the middle of doing some more filming to put a promo video together so I can get a website up and running. Mostly through YouTube channels. Pretty much it's all word of mouth right now, though.
Okay. Okay. Any advice to people starting a business on what they should do on getting up and running? You're taking something you love and trying to turn it into a business. Any advice to anyone getting started out there?
Just be passionate about what you do and don't be afraid to be knocked down, because it's going to happen. You're going to be knocked down. You just got to get up and keep on running with it.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, again, thank you very much. You're working full time and you're trying to get this business going. Thank you again for taking this time out of your busy schedule, and we hope SCORE can support you in getting Skyview Productions up and running to a full-time job. SCORE, the best kept secret. Thanks, Matt.
Thanks, Steve.
All right.
Check back next week for more stories from SCORE, the best kept secret, here on the People Chronicles. Like us on Facebook, follow us on YouTube. If you would like to access our services or volunteer with SCORE, visit our website, berksschuylkillscore.com.